This is Tom, the gas station guy from Delaware. As the election gets closer, I keep wondering, what is Obama's game? Since we know little about him and the media will not let anything bad come out about him, all we can do is guess. But being old has its advantages. I can remember things from the past, and Obama rang a bell in my head. Since one of his strongest supporters, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, leader of the Nation of Islam, has proclaimed Obama to be the Messiah, I will use that name in my dissertation. I don't have a teleprompter, but I have made notes, so please forgive me from reading from them and not looking straight into the camera all the time. Since we're only a few days away from the most important election probably in the past 75 years, I think it's time to stop for a minute and take a good look at Barack Hussein Obama. He seems to have no qualifications to be President of the United States, yet the media, TV, newspapers, magazines, and Oprah are all in love with him. Why? What does he really represent? What has he said or done that is so profound to be made leader of the freest, most powerful, greatest country in the world? I'm going to give you my opinion on that and how his campaign has been run. I think it will surprise some of you. It will anger the Obama supporters, perhaps open myself to attack. But if I can encourage some of you to think, to seek answers for yourselves, then I will have done my job as an American. This will be in two parts since there is so much to go over. I hope I don't bore those who are interested. I know I will not be able to change the minds of die-hard liberals. They welcome the socialist style of government seen in Europe, or as Bill O'Reilly calls them, secular progressives. I think what I have to say will do away with the progressive part. So thanks for watching, and may God bless America. For a year and a half, I kept hearing the word change from the Messiah. Nothing specific, just change, 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 change. I kept asking myself, what does he mean? Good change, bad change? No answer. He was running against the other Democrats, at least 10 of them. And they all said he wasn't experienced to be president. Biden said he was clean. Biden said he'd be proud to run with John McCain himself. Biden also said that being president is not fit for on-the-job training. I think that might have been the three most honest, truthful things Joe Biden said in his lifetime. Senator Clinton thought she had it made. Big mistake, and Obama took advantage of that. He is so handsome, smooth talker, lots of charisma. The way he speaks, positions himself like JFK. Almost sounded like he was giving a sermon when he spoke. Could it be that Reverend Wright taught him how to do that? He seems to be trained how to talk, how to walk, how to move, even how to stand. He stands like JFK, the whole thing. But without a teleprompter, he seems lost. Bunch of ohs and ahs and ums, pauses. Then all of a sudden, the teleprompter showed up at his campaign stops. I wonder who was typing the answers to any questions he might have taken. And near the end of the primary season, he played the race card against former President Bill Clinton. With all due respect, Bill Clinton might be a scallywag, but he's no way a racist. The Clinton campaign was caught with their guard down. And as it became clear Obama would win his party's endorsement, his speech pattern changed yet once again. Am I the only one who noticed that? He'd speak a few words and then pause. Speak a few more words and then pause. Didn't seem real. Seemed strange. But then he made the greatest political move of this century. He preemptively demonized the Republicans and all of their friends. They are devils, just like George Bush. In strong tones, he said, they would say he was not able. They would say he had a funny name, Barack Hussein Obama. They would try to scare you. they would say he's different. And oh, by the way, they would say he's black. What happened to his early statements about being beyond race? Recently, his speech patterns have changed again, not on TV, but out in the public. Lots of this, that's, wits, and you knows. What's he trying to do? Talk like he's from the hood? I think that's an insult from people who live in the neighborhood. A guy from Harvard speaking like a street person, or one of the boys from the street. That's insulting. Is he sounding more like the real Obama? No, don't think so. Just recently we heard a tape recording of a radio station interview in 2001, and some people can't even recognize him. His speech is so different. It seems to take him several tries to tell us his truth about certain things. Let's take Acorn for just one example. First time it was brought up, he was only a lawyer with a firm helping them. Then as more information came out, I was a trainer of community organizers to implement the Bill Ayers Annenberg alternate education system in Chicago. What kind of alternate education system was it? As I hear it, it was socialist. Don't trust the government. Don't trust the government. They're not good for you. Then turned out he gave them money to continue with their objectives. That objective being alternative education. And then, it came out that his campaign gave him over $800,000, supposedly to pay for staples and paper clips and such. If you believe that, I've got a bridge I want to sell you cheap. His final words at his outdoor nighttime extravaganza, with the Greek columns and the lights and the pageantry, I am my brother's keeper. Go look it up. Has anyone seen George Obama, his half-brother, living in Nairobi, Kenya, on $12 a year in a hut? Word is Obama met him in 2006 and didn't even give the guy $100. Maybe the Messiah meant he is only his real brother's keeper, and that would eliminate you and me. I started to think about how his campaign has been run, with open-ended statements, nothing specific, his manner of speech, how he stands, walks, smooth, appealing, big smile. Then out of nowhere, bam, he hit the Republicans and all of America. That anything they would ask or question about him would be considered racist. Can't ask anything about him. I again ask myself, what happened to the transcending race issue? Was that part of the game too? And what about his wife? Do her statements reveal how she really feels about America? First time I've ever been proud of this country. America's a downright mean place. Truth is, she worked with Bernadette Dorn, Bill Ayers' wife. Is that part of the game? I kept wondering why the Messiah picked Joe Biden for vice president. After thinking about it, my opinion is that Biden is so hungry for power that he would do anything. He's actually running for a 7th time for the Senate while he's running for vice president. Wow, talk about ego and being obsessed with power. Add the fact that old Joe's a buffoon, just the kind of person the Messiah wants, someone who will do whatever he's told, never ask questions. Think about things old Joe has said recently and see for yourself if you agree with the buffoon part. At this point, I will stop and continue with part 2. Thank you for listening and watching.